Hello and welcome to another video of Trippy McMuffin. Tongue went slipping then. But so today I'll be doing an episode of reacting to WatchMojo again. My first one was top 10 albums you won't believe it turned 30. So this one, as it says on the title, I'll be reacting to the top 10 movies of all time by WatchMojo.com. So, my top 10 movies are coming soon. I'll tell you them soon and do a little special feature of it. But this one, I don't know. I mean, so far the thumbnail isn't really intriguing. But it's Yoda, Psycho, Norman Bates and the Joker. So, yeah, I'll give it a go, see my own opinions. I haven't seen this before. But my brother, Ministry of Music, did a video, but he's only doing one movie. He only does things related to music, but he gets a lot of requests. So thank you very much for watching this. So yeah, thank you. Let's have a go. WatchMojo. I hope you enjoy it. I don't want to get disappointed from it, but I know what films so much are going to be in here. So obvious. There's an advert coming. Excuse me, I want to skip the advert. Fuck's sake.
These are the films that made Hollywood great.
It's gone.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today, in this installment of our series on the greatest movies of all time, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movies of all time.
Pulp Fiction.
This is a tasty burger.
This final video culminates our best movies of all time series by drawing from the number 1 or number 2 ranked movies in each decade.
Yes.
These movies are selected based on their iconic status, critical acclaim, box office success,
Never seen Apocalypse
and
Now. I loved it,
watchability. And not what your film studies professor or most artsy
Yeah.
movie critics would pick.
I like the
Voted in
film.
droves, we researched
but
till the
it's
cows
not my
came home.
thing.
It's now time for the mother of all lists. Grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and
No, not
action.
either.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Number 10, Apocalypse Now.
Every minute I stay in this room, I get weaker. And every minute Charlie squats.
Well,
in
it's
the
supposed
bush,
to be
he
like
gets
this
stronger.
whole
With cinema
psychological in the
legends like Martin
mind.
Sheen, Robert Duvall, and Marlon Brando in the
I like
lead
to see it,
roles,
but,
Apocalypse Now crackles with scene
I
after
can't
scene
comment
of
on it.
horrifically and masterfully executed death and destruction.
It looks good. It does
Mirroring
look good.
Joseph Conrad's novel Heart of Darkness, Francis Ford Coppola's gritty, Oscar-nominated Vietnam War epic follows a group of soldiers tasked with assassinating a rogue colonel.
They told me that you had gone totally insane.
But the result is less a journey about the horrors
When it comes
faced
to
in
war
the trenches
films, they're always
and
better when it
more
goes
about
on
the
Vietnam.
shadows
The
of the
World
soul.
Wars are pretty boring, to be honest.
Toto,
No!
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Number 9, The Wizard of Oz.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little
It's
dog
only because this is a known film, iconic.
With L. Frank Baum's universally appealing story as its backbone,
That's the thing with this WatchMojo channel. It's so obvious. When you do a top 10 bands of all time, yeah, it's going to be the Beatles, but seeing as they are. But it's so like, oh, we gotta please people because it's so definitely is. I bet you that number 1 is going to be The Godfather. I bet you.
this Technicolor
Pisses me off.
masterpiece transcends age and race to tell the coming-of-age story of a young Kansas girl who dreams of a land somewhere over the rainbow.
Yes, I do like this song.
Though it's now considered one of the most iconic films in Hollywood history, Wizard
Yeah.
was not commercially successful.
It is one of the most iconic films. I mean, I like it, but it's just, A, it's too long. B, it's not really a good ending when it all comes back to those three. But it's just no.
On its release.
Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
However,
Where's your
its
courage?
mix of timeless music, comedy, and a relatable moral has made this a film all parents recommend to their children and enjoy watching with them.
I actually get freaked out when I was a kid when I watched this.
My dear, don't you know? That's
Gone with
He's
the
from
Wind.
Charleston. He has the most terrible reputation.
Number 8. Gone with the Wind.
He looks as if he knows what I look like without my shimmy.
No.
Painting a
He looks like a
romanticized
total
picture
wank.
of the
That's what
war-torn
he
South
is.
before,
I don't remember his
during,
name.
and following the Civil War, David O. Selznick's Gone with the Wind presents
Oh,
viewers
yeah?
with a strong female
Well, frankly, I don't give a damn about this movie. If you get that, please like. Well, I don't know about Gone with the Wind. I can't say. It's like 220 odd minutes of total bollocks. I mean, I'd like to watch it. It's just I don't have time for that. But
heroine
it's just
in search
a classic
of
for
control.
people.
God is my witness, they're not going to lick me.
And it is a classic.
I'm going to live through this, and when it's all over, I'll never be hungry again.
Winning a record number of Oscars, including an historic one for African-American actress Hattie McDaniel, the film is beautifully shot, technically brilliant, and ambitious in scope. Ultimately, with all its romance and heartbreak, Gone with the Wind is a cinematic landmark that won't soon be forgotten.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna go pinch a loaf. When I come back, this is all gone, alright?
Number 7. The
Shawshank Redemption.
They send you here for life. That's exactly what they take.
Based on Stephen King's novella, The Shawshank Redemption follows a man as he's carted off to jail for his wife's murder.
I mean, I can't comment, but, you know, so far I haven't seen any of these friggin' movies. You know, I know a lot about the films, you know, Stephen King book and Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman, for fuck's sake. But again, it's just, I don't know, I can't comment on it, so we'll just see what their WatchMojo's opinion is.
Andy Dufresne. Wife-killing banker.
But rather than being a tale of despair and hopelessness, it's a story of fortitude, friendship, fidelity, and, of course, redemption.
It was like some beautiful bird flapped into our drab little cage and made those walls dissolve away. And for the briefest of moments, every last man at Shawshank felt free.
With Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman working together to bring this story to life, this Frank Darabont film was not a runaway box office hit. But its positive reviews, eventual popularity, and 7 Academy Award nominations ensured its spot in cinema history.
Cheesy.
Here we go.
Number 6. The Dark Knight.
Finally, I've seen this film.
Dark, twisted, and with a depth.
I like the film, I really do, but it's not in my top 10. No way.
Not present in most comic book.
I like Christopher Lee, not fucking hell, Christian Bale, and other actors. It's just, yeah, it is Christopher Nolan's best film, but, yeah, okay, that's fine, yeah.
Movies. This second film in Christopher Nolan's Batman franchise redefined the genre and appealed to both comic book fans and the general public.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. You can't feel the next. See?
Tracking the Caped Crusader as he battles the infamous Joker, The Dark Knight blurs the lines between superhero and supervillain, painting each as a complex and embattled character.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you
Stranger.
With a standout Heath Ledger performance that won the
I like
actor
the
of
film, I
posthumous
really do,
Oscar,
but it's
Batman's
just, I
story
just
was
don't
given
think
a
it deserves
decisively
to be
gritty
the
sequel,
6th
and
best
one that
film.
surpassed the original.
Why so serious?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Number 5,
No,
Star Wars Episode
no.
5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough.
While the first film in George Lucas's Star Wars saga was
Mark
a fun
Hamill,
space
you're
adventure,
not good in
the second
Star
is
Wars
much
series,
darker
but you're
and
very
more
good as the
emotional.
Joker.
I am the father.
Considered by many as the strongest of the 3 original films, Empire is not only a feast for the eyes with its expensive and extravagant visuals, it's also a timeless story to which we can all relate.
Yes, the sci-fi.
Aside from the distant planets,
It's great
lightsabers,
in
and
terms
alien
of
creatures.
CGI for, well, not CGI, but it's great for 1970,
Innovative and
1980.
creative. This chapter in the
But
life
it's just
of Luke Skywalker
overrated.
and
It's
friends
too
is
pushed
epic
out to
filmmaking
people.
at its finest.
That boy is our last hope.
No. There is another.
We all go a little mad
Yes,
sometimes.
thank you.
Number 4, Psycho.
Oh, we have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
There are few scenes as memorable and
Love this movie.
influential
I love
as
it.
Alfred Hitchcock's shower incident, with its many cuts, many angles, and subtle hints of violence and nudity. But to downplay the rest of Psycho would be fatal.
Yeah, I
This
just love
thriller
this
is
movie.
Hitchcock's
Everything
masterwork.
is perfect
Our
about
boy's
it.
best friend is his mother.
And if you've seen this video, please check out my second video. It's basically my film review about Psycho, so please check it out. And yeah, it's all great, so please check it out. So far, I'm enjoying this number 4.
Critics were initially divided in their opinions on the film, but Psycho eventually earned 4 Oscar nominations. Shifting the norms of acceptable on-screen violence and sexuality, this movie surprised everyone who saw it. But even if you know the secrets of Psycho, it's as terrifying as ever.
They'll see. They'll see and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Number 3, Pulp Fiction.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped us?
What's happening? Oh, man.
Is this film driven by its standout performances? Yes.
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
Is it driven by its extreme violence? Of course. More than that,
I've only seen one Tarantino film, and that was Django Unchained. I didn't mind it. We had funny moments. He just mainly does black comedies with full of bloody comic violence, you know? And I can't comment on this, but it's just extremely overrated, and I can't comment on the acting.
Tarantino's Oscar-winning Pulp Fiction is driven by subtle, articulate, and pop culture-heavy dialogue.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it La Big Mac.
The non-linear plot follows an interwoven group of colorful characters in intricate detail. With such dark humor, you'll laugh in spite of yourself.
If you're alright, then say something.
Something. With a soundtrack that punctuates the mood
Harvey
and sound
Keitel.
bites you'll be quoting for years, Pulp Fiction has everything necessary to make you watch it over and over.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Yes, definitely.
Number 2,
Way better.
Citizen Kane.
I sympathize with you. Charles Foster Kane is a scoundrel. His paper should be run out of town. A committee should be formed to boycott him.
It's a wonder that a first-time director was able to cobble together what is now
Yes, this film is a masterpiece for everyone. I mean, it's just amazing. I love this film. I saw it recently, actually, on Friday last week. And, yeah, so again, please check out my film review 2, Citizen Kane. You enjoy it, so thank you.
considered one of the greatest films ever made.
It is amazing.
But with Citizen Kane, Orson Welles did exactly that.
It's a masterpiece.
last words? Do you remember, boys?
Rosebud.
Wells co-wrote, directed, produced, and starred in this film, which tells the life story of a wealthy media mogul, mostly through flashbacks.
I expect to lose $1 million next year. You know, Mr. Thatcher, at the rate of $1 million a year, I'll have to close this place in 60 years.
To create his Oscar-winning masterpiece, Wells employed innovative and groundbreaking cinematic and storytelling techniques, creating a layered film that appeals to both cinephiles and the general public alike. Before we unveil our pick for the best movie of all time, here are a few honorable
Back to the
mentions.
Future.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
He's thinking of you, Casablanca.
All the gin joints in all the towns in all the world. She walks into mine.
You don't understand. I could have had class.
On the
I
waterfront.
could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum.
I can't carry you.
Yes. I love this film.
But I can't carry you. Come on.
Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Ah, Metropolis. Ah. Don't even take me back. I'm sitting there for 2.5 fucking hours of a silent movie. But 1927 is amazing. But no. You don't even put in honorable mentions. Yes, it is iconic. It's a masterpiece for people. And it is a masterpiece. But no, you don't put it in fucking honorable mentions.
Michael Francis, Ritzy, do you renounce Satan?
Number 1.
I was right.
The Godfather.
Luca Brazzi held a gun to his head, and my father assured him that either his brains or his signature would be on the contract.
The Godfather. I
Shedding
knew I
light
was
on the
right.
mafia world like few films before or since, the Best Picture-winning Godfather follows the Corleone family as the reins of the business are passed from Don Vito to his son Michael.
You'll set up a meeting with someone that you absolutely trust, guaranteeing your safety. And at that meeting, you'll be assassinated.
In this film, and it's 19...
Again, I can't comment on it, but again, yes, it is a good film for a lot of people. Just hopefully, when I wake up, I don't find a horse's head in my bed. That rhymed. But, yeah, I can't comment again, but I knew it was going to be number 1.
Francis Ford Coppola crafts a
Don't
world
kiss
that
that
allows
guy.
us to care for and even
I forgot the
identify
Italian.
with men who are fundamentally bad guys.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
And virtuoso performances by greats like Brando, Pacino, and Duvall elevate the subtle writing and graphic violence to make The Godfather a truly great film.
Leave the gun. Take the cannolis.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite movie of all time? For more thrilling top 10s published every day, be
That
sure to
wasn't even
subscribe
in it.
to
That wasn't in it.
WatchMojo.com.
Well... I'm a little bit disappointed with that, to be honest. I am. I mean, I'm just sick of having that. I knew it was going to be that. I mean, WatchMojo do this thing where... I mean, some of them they do are pretty good, but that... Come on. I was just taking the piss. Number 1 is The Godfather. No, I mean... It's good, but it's not number 1. It's not even my top 10. Yes. When I do my top 10, you will not like my top 3. But it's just... I can't help it. But my list is way better than that. I mean, I've never seen bloody Gone with the Wind, and I don't want to, because that guy pisses me off. But it is a classic. These are just classics and iconic films. You might as well just call it top 10 classic and iconic movies of all time, not top 10 movies. When you say top 10 movies of all time, it's like you gotta see it, because it's so freaking obvious which ones they are. You gotta make yourself right. So I'm a little bit full of anger, so don't worry. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. So please check out more of my videos on my Trippy McMuffin channel. It is Patrick Bateman, American Psycho, covered in blood as my thumbnail, so you can check more of my videos out. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. All support is appreciated. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. God bless and stay safe. If you don't know what's going to happen today or tomorrow or the next month. So thank you guys and goodbye. The house is on me.